It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. How to talk to your ex if he or she hates you. Dealing with your ex, no matter how he or she feels about you, can be awkward. Let alone if he or she absolutely hates you. The problem with your ex hating you is that it's very easy for him or her to have such a strong negative reaction to you simply because they once had strong positive feelings towards you. Why does your ex hate you? It's very easy to play the victim role when your ex hates you. After all, as we discussed earlier, hate is a horrible emotion. So when it's thrown in your direction, you can't help but feel like it's unfair. And it might be, but then again, maybe not. We often have a hard time looking at the mistakes we make in life. It's easier to blame other people than to take a good look in the mirror and acknowledge the things we did that hurt other people. So now is the time. You need to look back at the relationship and reflect. 1. Being unfaithful. You'd think you'd be aware of whether or not you cheated on your ex. However, cheating isn't like it used to be. Before the technological age, cheating was basically having a sexual or physical relationship with someone other than your partner. But now, cheating can consist of anything from texting someone else to commenting too much on their social media. Plus, emotional cheating is a big deal, too. So even if you didn't cheat physically, maybe your ex feels betrayed for one reason or another. 2. Lying. Everyone lies to some degree. However, there's a big difference between those jeans look great on you, when they don't, and huge, outright lies. And if you've been guilty of lying to your ex, realize what you lied about. Cheating and lying could have gone hand in hand. Or you could have lied about your finances, your friends, your whereabouts, or anything at all. But if you have a habit of lying and getting caught, that would explain why your ex hates you. 3. Neglect. Neglect comes in many forms. There is emotional, mental, and sexual neglect. Did you ignore your ex at all? Were you on your phone 24/7, watching TV, or playing video games? Were you hanging out with your friends all the time and not spending time together? When someone neglects themselves, they can become very bitter and resentful. Neglecting someone is like saying, "I don't care about you or your needs. You're not important to me. I only care about myself." 4. Abuse. Like neglect, abuse also comes in many forms. There is emotional, mental, and physical abuse. Even if you just yelled at them a lot, they might have perceived it as mental or emotional abuse. You might not see it that way, but your ex might. Most people think of abuse only in terms of physical abuse. But that's not true. Sometimes emotional and mental abuse is just as bad because those scars almost never heal. 5. Selfishness. Everyone is selfish to some degree, but some people take it to a whole new level. If you were selfish and didn't care about your ex's needs and desires, then they probably resent you for it. A good relationship requires both of you to put the other person's needs at least as high as, if not before, your own. So if you put yourself first, ahead of your ex, don't be surprised if your ex hates you. 6. Badmouthing. Maybe you went to family and friends badmouthing your ex. You may have said things that were true, or maybe they weren't. Either way, no one likes other people hating them. Saying bad things or revealing secrets about someone is unacceptable. If you have something to say about your ex, say it to him or her, not to others. So, if you harbored some hatred behind his or her back, it's clear that that could be one of the reasons why your ex hates you. 7. Sexual rejection. A healthy romantic relationship has a good sex life. Without intimacy, you might as well just be friends, because that's what separates romance from friendship. So, think about it. Did you reject your partner? Did you ever initiate relationships yourself or let months or years go by without even trying to touch your ex? You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.